The green card system has been reset. If you're a green card holder or someone hoping to become one, stop scrolling. Something massive just happened. As of August 2025, the U.S. immigration system is no longer the same. A new law quietly took effect, not a memo, not a policy tweak, but an overhaul. And yet, millions of immigrants don't even know it's begun. This new law changes everything: green card renewals, eligibility, citizenship requirements, tax scrutiny, public benefits, and even the rules around traveling abroad. If you're not prepared, this reset could jeopardize your status in the U.S. No more local discretion. For years, USCIS field offices function like independent outposts. Depending on where you filed, your experience could be smooth or painfully inconsistent. But that's over. The 2025 law forces all offices to follow a single national rulebook. Every green card or citizenship application is now reviewed under one unified federal standard. That may sound fairer, but it also means fewer chances for exceptions. Officers can no longer exercise local discretion to overlook small errors. Everything is black and white, and if one document doesn't match another, you're looking at a rejection, not a request for evidence. Renewals are no longer routine. If you submitted Form I-90 to renew your green card after August 1st, your case is being treated like a fresh green card application. That means the FBI is rerunning your biometrics, DHS is checking your national security profile, and your travel logs are being pulled from CBP systems. Even IRS records are being accessed directly to verify U.S. presence. Missed tax years? Long international trips? Red flags. We've already seen renewals denied just because applicants couldn't prove they actually resided in the U.S. permanently. Remember, this is no longer about renewing a plastic card. It's about reproving your right to stay. You're being watched abroad. International travel used to be a perk of holding permanent residence. But now, it's also a trap. The 2025 law mandates digital tracking of all green card holders' travel in and out of the country. Overstay outside for more than 180 days and expect serious questioning at the airport. Even with a re-entry permit, you must be prepared to prove you have a permanent U.S. home address, ongoing U.S. employment or business ownership, strong family ties in the country, a clear intent to reside in the U.S. Can't provide proof on the spot? CBP can initiate abandonment of status proceedings right there at the airport. Public benefits, a double-edged sword. The government is now drawing a clear line between emergency and long-term benefit use. Programs like emergency Medicaid, school meals, and disaster relief are considered safe. But receiving federal housing subsidies, long-term Medicaid, or TNF, temporary assistance for needy families, for more than 12 months. That's now seen as evidence of financial dependency. Worse, failing to report past usage of these benefits can trigger both denial and fraud investigation. Citizenship is now tiered. Becoming a U.S. citizen used to be a fairly linear process. Meet the requirements, pass the test, get the oath. But now, USCIS has divided applicants into tiers. Veterans, essential workers, and community service contributors may qualify for expedited naturalization, but only on paper. In practice, the system is tougher than ever. USCIS now tracks your domestic presence using digital exit logs. Fail to meet minimum residency days, and your case gets delayed or denied. The English test is no longer just basic comprehension. Applicants now face civic integration, ethical value-based questions, and more advanced reading requirements. And the good moral character clause? That now includes IRS tax compliance, accurate benefit disclosures, no cross-agency discrepancies. Even minor gaps could lead to case complications. What's already in effect? Not all parts of the law rolled out on August 1st, but many did, and quietly. Here are the changes already active. Green card renewals are being denied for insufficient proof of residency. Applicants are being asked to submit IRS transcripts. Naturalization petitions now require proof of continuous U.S. presence. Travel and benefit history is being flagged without warning. Additional features, such as tiered citizenship processing and deeper IRS integration, are expected to fully deploy over the next 6 to 12 months. Your tax returns are under the microscope. Forget submitting tax documents voluntarily. USCIS and the IRS are now fully integrated. Officers are pulling tax transcripts directly from the source. Here's what they check. Your last 3 years of tax transcripts. Consistency between tax documents and immigration forms. Filing status, single? Married? Reported income matching affidavit of support forms, like I-864. A mismatch between what you reported to the IRS and what you wrote in your green card application is no longer a clerical error. It's a basis for denial. One unified but glitchy case platform. The new USCIS digital case system was supposed to simplify everything. In theory, you can now track your application, upload documents, and receive alerts. In reality, applicants are reporting login issues, disappearing files, and incorrect status updates. Until the system stabilizes, never rely solely on it. Always download offline copies, print confirmations, and save emails. A digital glitch shouldn't end your immigration journey. A silent system upgrade. What's scary isn't just the scale of the changes, it's how quietly they were introduced. No national campaign. No public rollout. The rules simply began applying. Even if you submitted your application before August, your file may still be reviewed under the new system. Why? Because the DHS has updated internal operating procedures without needing to rewrite every public form. In essence, even if the rules on paper look familiar, they're being enforced with a whole new mindset. An important truth. Immigration has always been political, but now it's technological. The U.S. government is no longer relying on forms you submit. They're sourcing real-time data from every corner of your life: travel logs, tax filings, benefits claimed, employment status, and even social media. The 2025 law is less about punishing fraud and more about syncing systems to find it. That means even small mistakes are magnified. A long vacation, a misfiled tax year, or an unreported benefit, things that were once ignored or fixed with a quick RFE, are now treated as patterns of deception. What you should do now. If you're already a green card holder, take action immediately. Request your IRS tax transcripts for the last 3 years. Review your international travel history since receiving your green card. Ensure your USCIS online account and mailing address are current. Collect documentation proving U.S. residency, leases, bills, employment letters. If you used any public benefits, consult with an immigration attorney. If you're planning to apply for a green card, triple-check every form for consistency. Be honest about past absences, income, and benefits. Avoid shortcuts or gray areas. They're not worth the risk anymore. Final thoughts. The 2025 immigration reset is here, and it's already reshaping who gets to stay, who gets denied, and who gets fast-tracked to citizenship. This isn't fear-mongering, it's reality. Those who are informed, meticulous, and proactive will make it through. But those who assume things are business as usual? They're in for a shock. At Visa Intel USA, our mission is to keep you ahead of these changes with timely, detailed, and accurate updates. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're here to guide you through every shift in the system. Because in immigration, knowledge isn't just power. It's protection.